Well, forget form, forget stats. This is a derby game, and conventional wisdom goes out of the window. Milan's two football behemoths limber up to do battle once more, and the prospect is tantalising. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet it's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Milan faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. To open the scoring. Oh, that's a brilliant save! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Enrique. Enrique's cross. Now it's Pulisic, and he's had it nicked away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the... There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Aims beyond the defence. Thuram gets... Thuram! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Tomori clears. Can he get on the end of this?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And it's made its way to him.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And Martinez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Estupinian. It'll be a throw-in. Milan still without a single shot on target. Loftus-Cheek. Pulisic does really well to win the ball there. Loftus-Cheek. Pulisic. Loftus-Cheek! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Thuram. Rafael Leao. Gabbia. It's a sharp pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. And he's forced to go back. And Tomori. Loftus-Cheek. He's being urged to shoot. Elects to cross. He's got tall. Off the post. Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Loftus-Cheek. Oh, that was vital. And here's Pulisic. Pulisic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Martinez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly away. And he opts to go forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Pulisic. Knocks it into space. Hoisted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Martinez. Now he's got space here. It's a goal kick. The final seconds now. Searching pass he's played there. Big chance! Dispatched clinically. They have come roaring back. Well, and the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He won't be happy with that one. Driving on and making good progress, looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Gabbia deals with that comfortably.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Çalhanoğlu proves just a little bit too strong. Thuram! And that was very necessary. That's a lovely pass. Brilliantly cut out. And he's managed to get rid. Ball's gone out of play. And he thumps it clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, there's the clearance. Çalhanoğlu. And he's intervened well there. Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11, numero 10, numero 20, numero 32. Lasciano il campo per il numero 2, il numero 14.
Running strong and purposeful.
Il numero 6. Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Lovely bit of skill. And that's been... Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Nkunku has it out wide and in space. A corner it is then.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And that's gone loose. De Winter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Rabiot. Fulkrug is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Showing great feet there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan have their third corner. Punched away. Rafael Leao. And this is Rabiot. Shapes to shoot!
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Gabia calmly anticipates. And here's Rafael Leao. Real chance!
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Modric. He shifted it to the flank. Estupinian. Oh, super ball! Now it's Selmakers.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Full takes a shot! Yes, he's done it!
Rafael Leao really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So all square with almost no time remaining. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Cambio di giocatori.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Milan displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Carlos Augusto. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Point-blank header! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Nice interception, well timed. So their fourth corner of the game. Terrific header! Oh, crossbar! Tries to get it clear. Looking to play him in. And this is... And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. They're up to 5 corners now. Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. Estupinian promptly onto that, and that is that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Salamakers. Fulkrug. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Carlos Augusto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Oh. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Rafael Leao chasing after it. Oh, that's a key interception. Rabiot. Can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. Carlos Augusto. Somewhat off target. Salmakers looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Passes short and sharp. He's cut it out. And now the breakaway. And it's Mkhitaryan. It's a searching pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan have a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that is as far as it goes. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this.